Happiness. What does it look like for you? I know for me, it looks like the biggest goal in the world. Let me explain.
Wake up in the morning feeling good right now. I know it. Where my joy come from, it's the morning. Oh.
What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of the I'm Up No Excuse podcast. I hope that you're feeling well. I hope that your year is off to a great start. We are already halfway through the first month, and I hope that your goals are just in motion. I hope that you're taking strides and steps and whatever the case may be towards them. Listen, if you haven't already, make sure that you like, follow, and subscribe. We are building a community of people here where I do nothing but talk about pretty much my first morning thought or conversations that I have with other people about pursuing better things in life. As we all grow, we all need accountability. We all need that extra edge. And by all means, let me be the first to say, I don't know everything. I'm just venting my thoughts. So I would appreciate it if you comment, if you follow, like, and subscribe. If you just talk to me, let me know what you're thinking based on some of the topics I'm talking about. We can keep this thing moving. But happiness. Now that is a very extreme topic, and let's get to it. But you know how we do it before we talk. We got to center ourselves and breathe for a little bit, and then we'll get to it. So regardless of where you are, you're in your car, on your way to work, you can't close your eyes. But if you're at a good space at your house, whatever, take a second, go to a peaceful room or put your headphones on, whatever the case may be. Let's breathe. We're going to breathe deeply in and out and then we're going to talk about it. All right. So here we are. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more time, breathe in and out. Did you answer the question? What does happiness mean for you? Go ahead, put in the comments. I'm gonna wait a second. No, I'm just playing because that would be crazy. Anyway, happiness to me, as this year has started out, and I have been, shout out to my homie Davis. He got on Montez last year about not taking rest, like actually not taking a day. And what's interesting enough is if you're a person who studies the Bible, you read the Bible, it talks about how the earth was created and the beings and everything was created in 6 days, and then there was rest on the Sabbath. Well, regardless if you believe in the Bible or not, it is very true that a rest day, a day where you take a second from everything that's going on to reclaim your space and your energy, that is the primary source of what I'm talking about today, happiness, right? So as we go through life, we all have different goals, right? But the question that I beg to present is, does your goal consist of majority happiness? And I'm talking about 90%. Whatever you're going for in life, is happiness the front runner in giving you that reward that you so seek? And I ask that because the more and more I talk with my grandfather, and the more and more I talk with people who are successful, they all say the same thing. They do what they love first, and everything else is added. You do what you love, and you have the faith that the thing that you love will bring forth everything that you need, right? We get in the habit, God, and this was my habit for such a long time. And I feel like it just kicked me in the face, like actually put a good old Timberland boot right to here. You can spend your whole life chasing after something that has no real purpose, but to make you feel like you have more in life than what you already have in front of you. And in turn, they call this the rat race, right? So you bust your tail every day for $1. Why? They say money buy you happiness. You know, I ain't got the money of Elon Musk and Bill Gates and all of that yet. But what I can say is, if you ain't right with yourself, you're gonna always turn to something else to be your source of happiness, right? And we find this time and time again where, and for the life of me, don't feel judged, but we all turn to something else to suppress an empty part of us, right? We want something that's gonna make us feel fulfilled. So the thing that we're into, the thing that brings us the most joy, sometimes we'll put that off because it feels like work. Or you don't do that, but you use something else to feel like you need to boost your happiness in order to achieve something. So, right, you'll run to alcohol, you'll run to drugs, you'll run to pornography, you'll run to the need to spend, you'll run to the needing to chase individuals, personalities, and then in turn of getting all those things, you're adding more fuel to the fire, the fire of darkness, right? If that makes any sense. You're running from peace, and instead you're piling on stones and weight of things that really don't matter. I have been guilty of this, right? I've been guilty of feeling like I need to drink in order to get outside of myself on stage, to make people have a good time partying at these shows, right? I've gotten into needing to pursue what somebody else is passionate about because I see the money that they make. And that's the biggest one. Whether you're a Bible believing person or not, the main commandment is you should have no other gods, right? You should not worship anything that doesn't serve the purpose of your existence, the creator of your existence, right? So if you got your hands in a million pots just to say you're busy or just to say you making a lot of money, at some point you come tumbling down because you haven't tackled the main course. Are you happy in life? Because at the end of the day, when you die, when you get off the face of this earth, none of the stuff is gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. It's like, but did you live a life fulfilled? Did you live a life of purpose? Now, I know I just rambled for quite a bit, and I hope some of this made sense to you. But at the end of the day, happiness has to be at the front of everything you do. When you wake up, you have to begin building and living the life that you don't want a vacation or an escape from. Now, that pressure comes from people before us who feel like they could beat the odds of Mother Nature, who could beat the odds of what God has for you, the plan that has been set before you. You can't beat none of this. You could try your best to prepare, but if you ain't walking in purpose, it's not gonna matter anyway. Walk in purpose, walk in happiness, surround yourself around people who help you chase your purpose or are part of your purpose, and you can feel it. If you feel yourself getting distracted from where you're supposed to be, if you feel yourself, and if you know you doing stuff you ain't got no business doing, just cut it out. Cut it out of your life. Because when you pursue happiness and patience and your purpose, so many things are added and you don't even have to worry about it. I am a true testament to the ending of the year and what this year is going to look like, that things truly do this when you keep the faith that all things work, when you're patient, when you're kind and you're loving. Somebody said something to me. I don't even know if I said this in the podcast, and I'm gonna end you like this. It don't matter what you're doing in life. Pursue your happiness, right? But in pursuing your happiness, be the person that if you were stuck on the elevator with people, they would be okay being stuck with you. Remember, y'all, health is wealth. Drink more water. Drink a lot of water. Get active. I'm on my way to the gym now. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I know I said a whole lot just now, and even as I'm sitting here recording this, I'm just thinking about some of the things I could break down in this video. So if there's certain parts of this video that you feel like you want me to explain more, please comment. And because more than likely I'm on the same tip. But happiness, y'all. Pursue that first. Pursue your happiness. What makes you happy? And if you don't know, stop for a second and think about it. If you could wake up every day, money is a man-made thing that gets us in and out of trouble. You either working hard because you are trying to pay off stuff, or you're working hard because somebody told you you need to have $1 billion to exist. And I strongly believe it's way more to that than you need to die working so hard, because I don't think that was the intention of us being on the planet. I think some stuff just don't make sense that we were maybe taught or maybe we seen. But anyway, I'll talk about this. I'll share my opinion, because that is an opinion, right? Like I said, I don't have Bill Gates money. I don't have Elon Musk money, so I can't talk from their frame of mind. But anyway, maybe one day they'll join this podcast and talk about it. Have a great day, y'all. No excuses. Yo, if you like that episode, all I need you to do is subscribe, like, and comment. And make sure you share it with somebody, because maybe this piece of content could help them. Let's keep it going.